Alright, in case you didn't see the last video, this is one of the things I was talking about. It's just a bunch of mechanical drawings by this guy, Mr. Donald Johnson, from the Manistee High School in Manistee, Michigan. I found these at a kind of like an antique thrift junk shop, and basically what they did is that they picked the drawings that they wanted out of this group of drawings they got, and then just threw the rest away. And so I found these in the trash can. I asked them if I could have them. They said yes. So, like I said, these are anything like super spectacular. It's not like this guy invented like, atomic, reactor or anything like that. But considering they're 80 years old, and it's pretty much, well, I'm guessing is most of this high school stuff. This stuff is kind of interesting. So this is the first kind of like group booklet tied together with a nice shoelace here. So, starts out June 2nd, 1933. And so this is just some screws, bolts, this is a spindle, lace spindle, lathe faceplate, just stuff like that. Nothing too extraordinary here. Some other things, square pipe intersection, I don't know what that is. And then so I thought some of these drawings are kind of cool. It came in a bit darker ink, came out a bit better. These are from 1935. So I'm guessing this is more of like a portfolio kind of thing. But still, I mean, just kind of interesting. Just to see, again, kind of like the old school way of doing it. Like when I was in high school, this is how we did it. All, ink, paper, no computers, no CAD, none of that. Everything was by hand. So it's something I thought was pretty cool. So let's see, yeah, there's like a bracket. I thought this one was really neat too, just isometric sections, especially like this one. Almost seems something out of like a M.C. Escher kind of drawing. And again, like you can see, Manistee High School, Manistee, Michigan. This one's March 7th, 1935. So yeah, again, I thought these were pretty interesting. Then I got a bunch more of them here. These are all single ones. And this one still has, I think, the tracing paper on top. Again, lathe faceplate. And this is, was this dated? February 23rd, 1937. So you can see, I said drawing and then tracing paper, which I thought was pretty cool. This was probably my favorite one of these. And let's go through some of them. Again, this one's dated 1934. Just circles. I don't know if they come out too well. It's a little dark, but I mean, these are 80 years old, so can't expect perfect condition on them. And then bolts, nuts, and screws. This one's kind of cool. Bolt and nut, square head, hex, cap, and castle nut with a pin. Yeah, I'll give you a little closer look on that one. That was kind of cool. Then pipe connections, application of keys. Like I said, I haven't really gone through all of these yet, so some of these I don't really know too much about. Riveted boiler joints. Thought this one's kind of cool too. A little close, oops, there we go, a little closer on that. Columns and connections. 2,000-gallon storage tank. That's pretty cool. Guessing this probably goes with like a boiler project, some of the previous drawings. Universal coupling. Another one. I guess the Traherne geared pump pulley details. So again, I thought that was pretty cool. And again, these are obviously all SAE dimensions, or inch, American, whatever you want to call it. Split Babbitt bearing. And again, to me, it's kind of just fascinating that this is still high school. Like, this kid was in high school doing this stuff. Now, again, I took a few drafting classes. I didn't get too far into it. It wasn't really my thing. But it's just, to me, just fascinating, some of the stuff they were doing. Like spur gear, gear teeth. Again, you got like the flank radius, thickness of tooth spacing, pressure, angle, line of action. Addendum, dedendum, clearance, I think it's how you say it. All right, like I said, it's not my specialty here. Bevel gear and pinion. Harmonic motion cam, the diagram of motion. Uniform motion cam. And again, this is pretty cool. I like that one. We got mechanical motion, variable motion, more mechanical motion, Traherne geared pump, case and seal plug for number 00 oil pump, or double aught. Shafts and gland for number 00 oil pump. And then a Novo gasoline feed pump. Said, I don't know what that is, but pretty cool little drawing. And it's got the whole, I guess, piece list. That would be probably like a whole project here, I'm guessing. So bench shear. There's a bunch of those. Shaft hanger, another pretty cool one. Get a little closer view on that one. Center rest. This one's pretty detailed. Probably the most detailed one I've seen. I mean, just even look at like just all that and there, all the different dimensions, all the step downs, everything. Pretty impressive. Again, I thought these were pretty cool. And like I said, considering these are from 1934 or 3 through 1937, pretty cool. And like I said, I know these aren't really worth anything. And like I said, they're not really that interesting in terms of like, and as far as I know, it wasn't anybody famous. Like I said, it's just something I found, and I've done a little Googling on them, but again, nothing too much. But I thought they were cool, and it's kind of, to me, it's just kind of neat to have a whole collection. Pretty much, like I said, a majority of his high school stuff, I'm guessing. And it's just cool mechanical things. I might actually get some of these framed. I'm not sure yet, because again, it's not like I have a connection to them, but yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah, so just a group of mechanical drawings from Donald Johnson from Manistee High School from the 1930s. Like I said, pretty cool. 80 years old. Just some old history that is saved and now available to the world. Anyway, thanks again. Bye.